Hello, my deaf friends. First, let me say sorry, and I apologize for not signing with my last 3 or 4 videos. Very selfish of me. But I had 2 deaf friends call me out on that, saying they wish I would sign so they would know what's going on with me. So my signing's lousy, so please bear with me. So July 17th, I started having symptoms of COVID-19. Really couldn't eat. I think that was a Friday. The next day, Saturday, I and my wife both, Cheryl, we were very, very tired. So we both just slept all day long and night. I can't even remember that Saturday. When I woke up Sunday morning, I felt lousy, a little bit of pain in my stomach, a little bit of a headache, nothing. I just didn't feel right. I knew maybe something was wrong, but I needed to go somewhere. So I went, and Cheryl went with me. There was many people there, but we had no idea that both of us had COVID at that time. So that was Sunday. By Monday, Tuesday, we knew we were sick. My stomach hurt more. I started having a cough. My wife, she was coughing, and she was headache, and she just told me she felt like shit, and I felt like shit. So I got a pulse oximeter. So I could see my oxygen levels. I was a RT, respiratory therapist, in the hospital for 28 years. So I knew something was wrong when I saw my O2, my oxygen levels. So we called 911, and they came at night, probably around 10 at night, and my wife had already been tested for COVID, and she was positive. I did not get the test because I knew I was positive too. But called 911 came. I told them I couldn't smell. I my taste was lousy. Most things tasted salty, or like pop. I love pop, but just tasted like too much sugar. And so 911 said, well, we can take you to a hospital, but all the hospitals around Olathe are not accepting anyone because they're full. Too many people in the hospital. So they said, if you want, we'll take you to the hospital, but really all they'll do is some tests, maybe give you fluids, and send you back home. So Cheryl and I talked and said, okay, we'll stay home and take care of ourselves. After about 1 week, I started having a little bit of pain in my right leg, really my right thigh. And then I started having confusion. It was like my brain was mush. I couldn't think right. Just stupid things like I knew I had to drink my Gatorade, but I'm thinking to myself, how? What do I do? I couldn't think of picking up, drinking it, and I thought I was really going crazy. So, meantime, my thigh is hurting more in day 3, so I thought maybe I just needed more water, more fluid, maybe cramp. So I drank more. Well, when you drink more, you pee more. So I had to walk more to the restroom. And it hurt. Sorry for my French, but hurt like a motherfucker. It really felt like someone was cutting my leg off. And I remember trying to walk from the restroom to my bed. It took a long time because I was hurting, and I fell on bed, and I just wanted to scream. So my wife Cheryl was sleeping down in the guest bedroom. I was upstairs in our bedroom. So I got on the phone and texted her, I think, or maybe I called her and said, please come, I need help. So she came and she called 911 again. 911 came, and I told him I think I have DVT. deep vein thrombosis. And they said, okay, what hospital do you want to go to? I said, take me to Advent or the old Shawnee Mission Hospital where I worked for about 20 years. Went there. First thing they asked me is if I wanted medicine for pain. I said no, because I just took 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol before EMS or 911 came. So I really wasn't hurting that bad. And I wanted to be awake to talk with the nurses and doctors. The doctors came in, said it's going to test for DVT with a sonogram. They found a big clot starting at my foot, all the way up my leg and past my groin. And the doctor said, start you on blood thinner and start you on give you prescription for pain medicine. Well, after sitting in the ER for about 4 hours, my leg swole 5 inches larger than my left leg, and I started hurting bad. So I called the nurse and I need that pain medicine now. She said, oh, I'm sorry, but you have been discharged, and as soon as you go home, you can stop at the store and get your medicine. And I said, wait. I said, my doctor said I could have my pain medicine. She said, well, your doctor has already gone home. Shift change. So I said, well, I want to see the other new morning doctor. They said, the doctors don't want to see you. So I said, well, I want to see the nurse supervisor. She said, no, you can't. I said, why? She said, because she will tell you nothing different. You have to go, and you have to go now to get your medicine. That really made me mad. I started yelling. I started saying lots of bad things. They called security on me. But that's a different story for a different time. So we left. Cheryl drove me home. They gave me blood thinner medicine to get from the store. They gave me crutches. And gave me, I had to pick up my pain medicine. When I got home, about 2 hours later, I needed to go pee, so I tried using my CRUTC crutches to walk down the steps. I think I made 3 steps and I fell on my face. Stood up, went to the restroom, and then I went to bed. They told me to take my medicine every 6 hours. No fucking way. No way. Hurt too much. So I was taking Percocet medicine pain every 1 to 3 hours. Not enough to stop the pain, but enough to keep me from screaming. So all night, hurt. The next morning, Cheryl came to see me, check on me. She saw me looking like shit. So she called hospital St. Luke on the plaza. They told her yes, they were accepting new patients in the ER. So she called 911 the 3rd time in 5 days, maybe 6 days. So it was the same crew, Olathe Medic 54, came, moved me from my bedroom down, and drove me to St. Luke's. When I got to St. Luke's, different story. They started medicine fast. They took me to CAT scan, CT, for my breathing. They found what they call COVID lung, or like FIV, fibrous lung. So that means my lungs were hard, not like a balloon, but starting to feel like a Walmart bag. And then, so I couldn't breathe very well, my pain in my leg. So they started medicine. I am so grateful for their help. I have never in 20, really 31 years in medicine, I have never seen such good help and good standard of practice. I had to wait in ER for 12 hours for a room upstairs. But that was okay. I was getting help. So they moved me upstairs. The next day, or the same day, they started me on heparin, a blood thinner, same as an anticoagulant through IV for, I think, 2, maybe 3 days. After that, they were giving me medicine every 4 hours. thank God. I always had pain, but not that bad. When you go to the hospital or doctor, they ask you what is your pain level, 0 to 10, with 10 being the worst pain you've ever had. I said mine is 11 or 12. But after 3 or 4 days, they moved me to surgery on my leg. They pulled out 82 blood clots. 82. They couldn't get them all because some were too small. But the next day I felt much better. I still hurt really bad, but it was better. Then the following day, the following day, I made a promise, a promise to myself for 3 things. First thing, I wanted to stand and walk with or without assistance. 2, I wanted to walk to the restroom and have a big shit. Sorry, it was true. Third thing I wanted was a hot shower and clean myself. I started smelling like an old man with pee. I couldn't stand myself. So the nurse helped me stand. She got me a walker. I walked to the restroom. I sat down on the toilet and I pooped my brains out. After that, she helped me move to the shower, and I think I sat in that shower for 20 minutes, just sitting in the relief. And I scrubbed soap everywhere, clean. She gave me some nice clean clothes and helped me back to bed. PT, physical therapy, came that same afternoon, and they helped me with my new walker, and they came again the next day to show me how to walk on steps with the walker. I was in COVID isolation, so 0 visitors. My wife couldn't come, and that meant I couldn't walk the hall or go to PT room. So everything I had to do in my bedroom. They stopped the HEPRIN IV and started me on a new oral medicine, blood thinner, called XARELTO, 2 times a day for about 1 month. After that, one time a day, one time a day for the next 2 months, maybe 6 months. I have to wait and see. So I came home, I think on Thursday. I've been home and doing better every day, getting stronger, better with my walker. I've been eating before COVID, before I got sick. I weighed 214 pounds, so 214 pounds. About 2 weeks later, I weighed 181. Today, I looked and I weighed 186 today. I've been eating good, drinking good, walking good at home. My new home nurse came yesterday, said I was doing wonderful, and today my home OT, occupational therapist, came. She helped me a little bit with my walker, but she said I was doing wonderful. And tomorrow I start home PT, physical therapy. I'm hoping they will teach me new things to help me get strong and start walking on my own. I hate walkers. So I think myself I won't have to use my walker maybe much more than 3 or 4 more days, maybe. Just have to wait and see what PT tells me tomorrow. On Wednesday, I go see my primary doctor. I've known him for about 15 years. So I think he will maybe change my pain medicine a little bit. I take my medicine now every 4 hours, but really after about 3 I start hurting again. So, and tomorrow he said he wanted to start my vaccine injection tomorrow with Pfizer. So, if you have not had COVID, you are lucky, because with the new variant D, I think everyone's going to get it sooner or later. And I beg you to get the vaccine. Number one, don't believe any bullshit that you see or read on TV. It's all BS. The doctors have told me they don't really know exactly what's going on with COVID. The scientists I don't even remember that sign. Oh, I can't remember. The scientists don't know what's going on 100% either. But they are learning and they know that the vaccine can help. But this virus is a nasty bitch and it only wants to kill you. Almost killed me. So it's not worth risk of getting COVID. No effing way. So as a respiratory therapist for 28 years, I think that the vaccine is our only and best tool and medicine that we have today to help. I'm not saying it will stop you from getting sick, but I believe it's your best chance for now. I also believe that with COVID changing fast, I've never seen anything like it before. Change so fast. We will need booster shots from time to time. Maybe every 6 months, maybe every year, maybe every time mutates again. I don't know, and no one knows the truth. But like I said, some deaf friends wanted me to sign and tell them what I was saying. I had like 2-3 videos on YouTube, on Facebook, and again, it was selfish of me not to think about signing for you, because I know I have many deaf friends that have helped me, helped my mom, Maxine. So I just I pray and ask you, get the vaccine. Wash your hands. Keep alcohol. Not gonna ever find anything like, but keep hope. Keep that in your pocket. Use it all the time. You go to the store and buy something and use your debit card. Put in your PIN. Pump that alcohol in your hand. Clean it good. Have a mask on. And stay away at least 6 feet from other people. I can't imagine how hard it is for my deaf friends who read lips with, store people and everyone having masks. You can't see their mask. Just stand back maybe 10 feet, have them take the mask off so you can read their lips, or have them write down. But please get the vaccination, wash your hands, mask, and stay away from other people. I love you. Please take care of yourselves. I talk too much, but to tell you the truth, I needed practice in my sign language. My mom died a few years ago, so my signing is louder and louder and louder. So I needed the practice, and I hope this helps you. Please feel if you want to share this video with friends, please do. Like I said, I worked medicine for 31 years, 28 as a respiratory therapist. Never in my life seen anything like what we are seeing today. One more story real fast. I was talking to one of my nurses. I asked her, "How long have you been a nurse?" And she said 1 year. Oh, so you are fresh out of school? She said, yeah. And it made me think that back in Vietnam, boys out of high school or college, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, know nothing different. Next thing, they're flying to Vietnam in the middle of hell on earth in war. Fighting. Same thing with these new nurses and doctors. Straight from school to war. They know nothing different. They see their patients die 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a day. Me working 28 years, maybe I'd see 1, 2, 3 deaths a week. Those people are seeing every day. So it really makes me want to cry thinking of what those new doctors and new nurses are seeing. Truly PSTD. But that's all I really want to say. Love you. Out of here. If you have questions, Facebook me. Other than that, love you. Sorry for the lousy sign language. But I tried, right? Right. Love you. Bye.